Welcome back to Graciously Grounded. My name is Christina. If you're new, welcome. And if you are coming back and returning, welcome back. Let's just talk about how great May was. Homeschool month of May was just so, it was just such a breath of fresh air in this household. We're going to go ahead and talk about why. But before we do, grab your coffee or tea and have a sit down with me. Okay, so why was May so great? I think that everyone just really worked together for May. This school year, I did a lot of changes for the better, hopefully, for the kids. And it just really showed in May. Like, May showed out. So first things first, it's that we started our new school year in March, mid-March. We school year round, and what that looks like is that we are on for 3 weeks and then we are off for 1 week. Well, I think May, it just kind of just got in the groove. We just got in the groove. And like I said, it was just a breath of fresh air. Now, one of the changes, not only did I change up curriculum and like the curriculum style, but I still can't believe I did this. But I have taken on many more subjects and I started to teach the kids as one, like at the same time. Why didn't I think about doing that sooner? So I think that's really why it just made it so seamless. And the kids have just been so engaged and very attentive. And mind you, like, it's not all the time, and not every day it's great. We all know that homeschool has its up and downs as far as like the days, the attitudes, and just kind of all of that stuff. But I can say the good days definitely outweigh. Oh my gosh, I use my hands a lot. The good days definitely outweigh the bad for sure. So, what does that look like? Okay. We used to be on a very strict curriculum that was all computer based. If you guys want to have me do a video about the previous curriculum that we were heavily using, definitely leave a comment below and I definitely will. So this particular curriculum, it was strictly computer based. And it just kind of clicked with me one day that, I was doing a lot more fighting and like ending in tears and like the kids ending in tears because it was like, we need to get on structure. We need to have this schedule. We need to do this. We need to do that. We didn't finish that. And I was driving myself crazy. And I know that the kids were, they were a bit crazy as well. This tea is so good. So, with that being said, and I just knew that like the curriculum, especially like some of like the core subjects like math, it was just way too long, especially for my daughter. So Josiah, he never attempted that curriculum. He was just kind of doing, we purchased a preschool curriculum and it was all, paper-based and all of that stuff. But Savannah, she actually completed the curriculum that I'm talking about for 2 years in a row, actually. And it just, as much as I wanted it to work, it just wasn't. The lessons were just too long. Savannah is the type of child that she does not need lengthy lessons, maybe like 20, maybe even like 25 minutes max on like the core subjects. But she gets it, and then when they're just too long, we were just fighting. She would like just boredom, and it was just a mess, you guys. So I decided to switch up the program, switch it up. They still do math and language arts online, just not with that particular curriculum. But the curriculum that I did find, it's very short, which is it's perfect for my kids. So May was the very first month that like we changed to this new curriculum, because even though we started in March, I tried out another curriculum that was short video based and all of that. It just wasn't working. I didn't like the flow of it. I didn't like the just everything about that particular program. It wasn't a great curriculum in my opinion for our household. It didn't work. So I ended up changing it. And so I found, and I really think I found something that works for us. And so the curriculum, they do math and language arts. It's computer based, short videos, which is great for the attention span for my kids. And then I have taken on social studies, science, art, music, and I just kind of lumped it all into one, and we have made it work. We have made it work for May, and it worked out great. And then, so excited. And then I discovered unit studies. And mind you, when I first, we're going into our third year of homeschool. When I first started homeschooling, I briefly looked into unit studies, and it was just kind of like that's not my style. But you guys, when I say I should have tried it in the beginning, I really should have tried it in the beginning. Some of that was a little fear, and that's why I went with the particular program that we had went with, the curriculum, because it was just so seamlessly structured out, video-based taught lessons. And as a homeschool mom, it was just that thing where like I thought that I couldn't do it. And so I needed someone else to do it for me. And I was just like, I would be just like the teacher's aide, and, helping my kids with the things that maybe they just didn't understand via the video, some things that we can kind of work on together. And that was like the first year. The second year, we kind of flowed, and I started to be a lot more hands-on. And what I mean by that is that I started to take over some of the lessons. And then this year, I'm just full-blown, like, taking over many of the lessons. Now, I'm sure I can implement, like, math and language arts inside the unit studies, but I just don't think that I'm entirely ready for that. So my kids, they, like, almost every day, it was just like an excitement to be like sitting with mom and like have mom teach the lesson. And I think it just, you guys, it just warmed my heart so much. And when you start to just doubt yourself and like the capabilities of you doing something, or like why you started on the path that you are on in the first place, it just really warmed my heart. And like God reminded me why we decided to homeschool, because it's so worthwhile. And just being able to have that time with my kids, and for them to just be excited for like mommy to be able to teach them, instead of mommy just like there teaching kinda, and then maybe just like helping. And so that was like, that solidified it for me. So that solidified it, and May just went so great. And then I discovered unit studies. So all of May, well, not all of May, maybe like the last couple of weeks of May, I was researching and just kind of gathering everything for the unit studies that it was like an endless possibilities. Like your kids can learn off of any type of subject that they are interested in. And that just like, it blew my mind. Like, yeah, why don't we do unit studies and learn about all the core subjects with one topic? And so it just, like I said, it blew my mind. And so I got excited. I started talking to the kids about it. And granted, Josiah, he's 3.5, almost 4, in a few weeks. But he's not, he really doesn't understand. But, he's like, yeah, like I like this, I like that. But Savannah, she can't understand, like, if I'm asking about something that you guys would like to learn, like we're gonna learn about it, like anything. What is that you want to learn? And so we pretty much wrote down a list of all of these different subjects. So now I'm in the process of trying to implement these unit studies through our entire school year. And we have been in our new school year for 46 days. And so it's still early on, so we can definitely implement unit studies throughout the rest of the school year. So I'm super excited to see what June has in store for us, because we are currently doing the unit study on space, and we started that on May 30th. Today is June 1st. So this is kind of why I'm doing a recap of May. About time you guys get to see the video, it'll probably be maybe like the 3rd or like the 5th or something like that before I actually upload it. But yeah, so I'm super excited to just see what June has in store with us. When I say like the excitement, you guys, of the kids and just the togetherness, and it just makes you just think about all of the reasons why, you chose to homeschool. And I just don't know why I was so scared to take on the majority of the role and like look up the curriculums and like all of that. So I would say like we're not even officially like with a curriculum, except for like math and language arts. Everything else, I've been like getting books and all of those type of things to like be able to teach like the social studies portion, workbooks and science, and like all of this. You don't always need a curriculum, and I just didn't understand that until now. Even with the unit studies, there's so many things out there. I gathered so many things for the space unit study. If you guys are interested in knowing what I gathered in like the books and things like that we're using, the activities, I will go ahead and link below the video, Plan With Me, the unit study. I think I had uploaded that maybe about a week ago. So I will definitely link that below. But just being able to like create your own thing, there's just so many resources out there, and I didn't know, you guys. I did not know. Well, like I knew, but like, I didn't know that I can do it. I didn't know that I can do it. And I can do it. We can do it. And so I hope that this is just like a little inspiration for you moms out there, because the ones that are kind of like tiptoeing, I've met so many different moms within the past, I'd say like May, I don't know, maybe it was just God's blessing to kind of just run into these parents at certain places, and they ask about the homeschool, and the first thing is that like they're so scared. And I kind of tell them like how we've gotten to like the road and the path that we are on now. And each, we're still trying to like find the flow, but like each year of homeschool, I just felt like it's gotten better and better and better. And we are on year 3, and I think this is the year, you guys. I do. So May was just full of finding ourselves, finding our grooves, working as a team, and just everything that makes homeschool work so seamlessly. I will be probably filming a video about our summer plans as far as homeschooling and what that is going to look like. This is a little bit different because, like I said, we do it all year round, but that doesn't mean like that we go hardcore all year round, if that makes sense. And that's, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I am guilty of thinking like, man, these parents are like pushing their kids all year round like hardcore, and no, it's not the case. So I'm definitely probably going to make a video about that if you guys are interested. I just wanted to be able to share with you guys that May has been so great and so much full of blessings and just a vision, a clear vision of where this homeschool path is continuously taking our family. And we can't wait to hit the floor running with June. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of videos, you sit with me. This is actually a pretty cool little thing. Sit with me. Then I will definitely do more of these. Being able to talk to you guys one-on-one. This is nice. Don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day.